Vehicles are about to pit. Their crew are getting ready.
Yo, what's up world? It is Sarge0079 aka Mr. Stealth himself, coming at y'all with another good little video. And oh, by the way, gameplay F1 2015, amazing game. But yeah, today just had me thinking about a lot of things, seen recent YouTube vids from a couple of people, and I just want to talk about a couple of things. And also Gamescom happened on Tuesday, so, well, yeah, on Tuesday. And I just want to talk about that a little bit, and then some what happened at Gamescom in that short amount of time that I have. So let's get to it. Topic one. All games matter, and this is not a shots video or whatever. It's just when I see people make videos like that and then proceed to contradict themselves in the same video when they title their video "All Games Matter," it's kind of like, if all games matter, but yet the next thing out of your mouth is only this type of game, and this type of game matter, then what are you saying? Like, what are you really proving? Because you just disproved your own point by saying that. It's kind of just funny to me. Yeah, that was an epic mess up. Cause it's like, when I hear all games matter, I'm thinking indies, single A, double A, triple A, any type of game, that's on the console. I'm not talking about mobile games, even though to some people those matter. They don't really affect me because I'm not really into the mobile games like that. But they are games, so yeah, they matter too. Let's just throw that out there. All games matter. And for me personally, I not only, try to throw that out there and preach it, I also practice it, because people know me as the person that just goes on PSN and just buys stuff. And I mean, like, bukus and bukus worth of stuff. So I'm that person that literally says a game is a game, all games matter. Now, it's some genres I won't touch, just like, Barbie Horse Adventures and anything that is targeted to a certain audience. Like, if your game is targeted towards women because it has, that type of stuff going on, it's not gonna go well with me. I got a whole diverse range of what I play. I mean, hell, started gaming when I was 3 or 4. First system was Nintendo, so you can pretty much gauge from Nintendo to now. I got a vast variety of experiences with video games, ranging from RPGs, action adventure, fighting, sports, whatever. I like gaming, period, to where I don't have to judge stuff off of a budget. And shout out to Kev for his video, because his video was really spitting some truth in there. But I don't judge a game off its budget. I know some people judge a game off its graphics, just like, hell, I caught all types of flack for liking Godzilla. I like Godzilla. I'm a Godzilla fan. Godzilla the game, even though it didn't get great reviews, I don't go by reviews, it's fun for me, because it's giving me that sense of what or how a Godzilla movie is. Godzilla isn't fast. Godzilla isn't, just out there. It's a Godzilla simulator, really. It's like, what if you could control Godzilla? How would it go? There you go. It's not for everybody, and I tell people this because they go in expecting, Godzilla to destroy all monsters, back on the GameCube. They expect a fighting type of fast action, co-op, couch, split screen and all that. I understand that, but for me, it's the perfect Godzilla game, because I remember playing Godzilla on the Super Nintendo, and surprisingly enough, once I played Godzilla, the game on my PS4, I started thinking back. I'm like, it does remind me a little bit. I mean, now, like just how the mission structure worked, like you go through, destroy the generators, do this, do that. Like, it's starting to remind me of Super Godzilla on the Super Nintendo. So I was like, yeah, I was feeling Godzilla. No, yeah, so yeah, I'll defend Godzilla to the death because hey, Big G, that was my childhood growing up. But anyway, getting off topic. So yes, all games should matter. If you say that, do not. I repeat, if you say all games should matter, don't let the next sentence be out of your mouth be, but it has to fall within this range, this range, and this range. Don't say that, because then I might have to chop you up a little bit. Because the person that said that was, let's just say they consider themselves royalty of the Xbox community, and yeah, ain't nothing royalty about that gamer score or that time that in some of those games, and you're supposed to be, royalty of Xbox. That was a little minor shot. I'm just saying, if you're gonna claim that title, I need to at least see something. I mean, come on, you don't even have half the exclusives on there. Just saying. But anyway, on the Gamescom, Microsoft press conference. Got a lot of flack for saying this because people thought I was hating when I said this. I'm not hating when I said this. Microsoft press conference at Gamescom was E3 remastered. Everybody like, no. I'm like, but they don't understand where I'm coming from. And I gave them Microsoft press conference a B plus, because I was like, the other press conference I gave them a B. At E3 I gave them a B. So I'm like, they actually came out, they showed some stuff, and it was an improvement over their E3. So therefore, I just coined it E3 remastered. That was not throwing shade at them. That was not really doing anything harmful. That was just my opinion on what I saw. But of course, people being people and fanboys being fanboys, they seen it as me throwing shade. I'm like, I'm not throwing shade if I give you a B plus. I'm like, damn. What if I'd have said an A plus, not said the same thing? Y'all just skip over the rating, just seen remastered. Like, remastered is a bad thing, but people celebrate Gears Ultimate. Who would have thought? You get mad at me for calling a press conference a remaster, which is not a bad thing. It is not a bad thing, because most remasters improve upon the previous one. What they're trying to go from to upgrade it. So yes, Microsoft had an upgrade. So therefore, they remastered their E3 conference. Now, with that being said, they showed Crackdown. And this also brought up a little controversy in the groups, because a lot of people believe that, oh, Cloud is going to do this, Cloud is going to do that. But like when I was watching the conference, the way Microsoft said it, and I guess whenever we were having conversations in We Game here, shout out to them guys. One of the guys said they were doing it for multiplayer purposes. Well, when I was watching the conference, it didn't really come off like that. It came off as we need the cloud to be able to get 100% destruction, such and such, blah blah blah. I'm sitting here like, it's been games that, and I mean, yes, it's a big, like, Crackdown's gonna be a big city. If it's the same city as the previous Crackdowns, then yes, it is going to be a big ass city. But it's like, I'm up here thinking, games have done destruction models that, not to that scale, but they have had some pretty intricate destruction models. Like Bad Company 2. Bad Company 2, you can level that whole map, and it'd be nothing but potholes across the whole map, and there'd be literally nothing left. Just Cause 2, I don't think they had intricate building destruction, but you could damn near tear up everything else. But then I got thinking, because somebody said Red Faction, I thought Red Faction Guerrilla had structural building physics to where if you take out key points on the building would naturally fall over based on the physics of how it was built. So I'm like, they can't do that in Crackdown. But, you know, once people came in, started, you know, people said I was hating, throwing shade. I'm like, I'm just the type of person that if you're gonna build a game, I want to see the native power of the system. Now, if you said, okay, online we need it to, like one guy was explaining that when they're online they need something in the background to help process everything to make a lag-free experiences. That I'm cool with. But don't say that we need it to achieve 100% destruction if you don't say the whole multiplayer part. If they threw in a multiplayer part, I'd be like, okay, I can understand that. You might need something to help process all that bullshit going on in the scene, because I understand, you know, like when it comes to physics, because hell, I got a PC that's beast as hell, and I understand like the more you try to pop on the screen at one time, the more it's gonna push the hardware and all this. So with that, you know, Crackdown, I seen it, I was like, okay, pre-alpha, it's probably gonna change before then. So I like Crackdown. Am I gonna get an Xbox One? Probably not. Scalebound, like what I seen, love what I seen about Scalebound. Of course, Halo 5, they showed Tomb Raider again. We Happy Few, definitely loving that. It's gonna be first on the Xbox, so I already know it's gonna come to the PlayStation. What else did they show? I'm trying to remember. Oh, they talked about Windows 10 and DX12, which people ran with that tech demo for some odd reason. I don't know why they ran with that tech demo like, oh, this is the power of DX12. Yeah, DX12 is got 4 Titans running with it and an i7. So yeah, if you got a Titan, 4 Titans and an i7, then hey, good on you. But for, you know, consoles, still not throwing shade, just being realistic, people. For consoles, will it improve some things? Yes. Will it give you God send Titan performance? No. You have to be real with this stuff. I applaud progress. You just have to make that progress realistic in your mind. You can't be going around saying it's gonna be godsend and all this. But yeah, I mean, all in all, Gamescom was good. I still, you know, I see why Sony skipped it, because honestly, it'll probably just been again E3 remastered, because between E3 and then it was only like what, a couple of weeks. So I mean, yeah, everybody ragged on Sony for skipping it. I'm like, but why just go to another conference and re-talk about what same stuff you just talked about a few weeks ago? Which is pretty much what Microsoft did. They threw in some add-ins, but other than that, it was pretty much E3 again. But yeah, this is Mr. Stealth. Oh, by the way, shout out to We Game here. Shout out to the council, to PlayStation Nation All-Stars. You know, shout out to the gamers out there, especially my boy Demetrius and his new review show that he's doing in his arcade cabinet, because that man is really doing some great things over there on his channel, so go check him out. I forget what his channel name is, but once I find out, I'll link it in the description. But yeah, this is Mr. Stealth himself, Sarge0079 signing off, and I will catch y'all guys on the flip side. Y'all be good, y'all game on. Be great, be greatness. We are getting games, damn it, games on every system. Yes, every system. I'm gonna throw the Wii U in there. But yeah, this is Mr. Stealth himself, and I'm gone.